Alrighty then. Hey guys, Zack Morris here, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet, the Indigo Disc. We're finishing it today. I can honestly assure you that. So I have ground up my Pokemon up to a lot higher levels. I think everybody's level 90 at the bare minimum. So I don't really think I have to worry about anything today. Yeah, everybody should be okay. That's not what I want. But yeah, everybody's up to level 90. Okay, I had an issue and disconnected. I don't know how that happened. But should be alright now. Alright. Yay. Alright, in any case, we're gonna move on before anything crashes again. That's not good either. I disconnected and everything is now broken. I don't know how that happened. Okay, we're gonna move right on. Gonna move right along. I don't know what happened. Oh, my God. Okay, my internet is crap today. Alright. Guess we're just streaming with bad internet. I guess I'm gonna sign up for the official championship match. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. No kidding. Your dress taking. I like Kieran better when he had his hair down. He used to be this quiet little guy, trembled like a leaf, had the spine of a wimpod. He'd hide behind Carmine so much he breathed too loud, but I tell you what, when it came to Pokemon battling, he never saw so much joy in anyone's eyes as his. And then out of nowhere, he... Alright, I'm absolutely changing my internet. It is disconnecting from the one I'm currently on. Way too much for me to actually want to actually be safely streaming on it. So I'm gonna switch to the other one. Alright, that should be the better one. It says it's connected to the better one. I'm gonna trust it. Hopefully for now it'll stay connected. I think it'll be fine, but we'll see. Alright, in any case. I'm gonna have to reset my game as well. Because unfortunately we are losing all the internet connection. Hello, battery. God damn you. Alright. Everything is going wrong. Like, everything legitimately is just going wrong. Alright. Alright, time to go fight Kieran. Let's do that while we still have an internet connection and we don't lose anything. Yeah, this is where they make the big ol' announcement. Alright. Alright, but official Baby League announcement. Okay. Yeah, you have to connect with the... Unfortunately, Restream is also not telling me whether or not I am seeing anybody. I have no idea who's in chat and who isn't. Because it won't tell me that. Okay. Alright. Kept me waiting. I worked so hard for a chance to show you what I can really do, Sam. I put everything into studying and making my Pokemon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four and became champion. All of that hard work, all of it. All of it was just so I could beat you right here, right now. Except that's not really how that's gonna work. Alright. Alright. I know I'm making the right choice. You'll understand that soon enough. How do you like it? Seeing train not like that kid you're battling, Kitakami, huh? Yeah, he's got some strong Pokemon. Alright, even with my Pokemon over level, I still am having difficulty beating him. The main reason why is his Dragonite. So we're gonna swap in somebody who can take down the Dragonite. Yeah. Ah, browsers, doesn't matter if side maps just work out for you, though. I'll still win. Okay. I'm down 2 Pokemon. Perfect. Sunny day this. Aha! That's how you do it. Oh yeah, I forgot he has a life orb set. Incineroar. Attack fell, but that's okay. Solar Beam on you. No. Flamethrower. Oh, this is a bad setup. Okay, Solar Beam. Bag. I have 1 max revive, so we're gonna put it on Lawnbird. There we go. There goes Porygon Z. And with that, he's halfway through his Pokemon. Ow. Yeah, but he uses Flare Blitz a lot. Grimmsnarl. You've got some nerve. Bring out the Ogre out now of all times. Yep. Mold Breaker. No sweep. Liquidation. He does have a berry, though. Beer break. Do. Just got down really. How are you still standing after everything I've thrown at you? Hydrapple! And yeah, he's got a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Battle. Ivy Cudgel on the Grimmsnarl. Air Slash on Hydrapple, because of his Terra move. I don't need the old me anymore. I changed it. I'll show you. I can change again. Yeah. I'm capable of winning too. No, victory will be mine and mine alone. Ivy Cudgel. Air Slash. We only have to worry about... Even Luck's chosen you over me. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Okay. Okay, there goes Ogre Pawn. There we go. We've won. And I only have to use one revive. Huh? We only have to use one revive. I'm happy. What? He actually lost. Let's go, guys. Huh? No, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. No. Way to go, both of you. That was awesome. Oh, honestly, Crispin, read the room, would you? Wait, hey, Drayton. Good match, you two. Too bad about the outcome, though, huh? Ex-champion. Drayton is a dick. Like, there's no long and short of it. He is a dick. Look at you, buddy. Way to go. Guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who make it all the way to being champion. Here are all yours. Master Ball! Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much coming from a guy who can beat you, but I wish you'd go back to having fun with all this. I got that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let the desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Come on, let's go. I'll go and win next time. Come again? I won't lose. Next time for sure. I'll win. Next time, I'll win. Sam, aw. Oof. Ahem, if we might, interrupt. Well, first, of course, we want to offer Sam our congratulations for becoming our new champion. It really is an amazing achievement, something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry to say that does, well, complicate matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Proceed with what? Well, think about it for a moment, would you? If Sam is our champion, then that means she's head of the league club. But she's an exchange student. What is our long-term plan here if she doesn't stick around? There's so many peculiars to sort out. Oh, huh. Yeah. And of course, if Kieran rejoins the Elite Four having lost the rank of champion, that would push Crispin out of our ranks. Wait, what? Me? That's bad, isn't it? I'd like to hear from Kieran himself what he would like to do next. Kieran? Alright, time for more story-related things. This is an announcement from the following students. BB League Champion Kieran, Top Elite 4 member Drayton, Carmine Class 3-2, Sam our exchange student. Miss Breyer and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. What could that be about? Now that's really not the time. BB League Cup Champion Kieran, huh? They're gonna need to update that. Drayton, could you seriously not right now? It's just not right. It's certainly not kind. Well, we shouldn't leave Miss Breyer hanging or we'll never hear the end of it. Go on, Sam. We'll meet you there. I'll make sure Kieran comes too if I gotta carry him. Yeah. Kieran does not take his loss very well. Oh man. He doesn't take his loss very well. Alright. Time to go meet with Miss Breyer and figure out what's going on. Here we are, Miss B. Thank you all for coming. I am pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour of the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they'll return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you in on the situation. Please have a seat. Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking. Oh, please. You're not old enough for that yet. Ah, Sam. I heard you were busy batting your way up the BB League. But to think you make it as far as champion, what a dazzling accomplishment. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, it's not really the right place to talk about that. This is the thing that I want you to tell us about. My apologies, that was insensitive of me. Let's get straight to today's topic then. I want all of you to join me on an expedition to secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero, that's the place in Paldea you wanted to visit, right? You got permission? My main goals are to investigate the terrestrial phenomenon and to gather samples of the crystals present in the crater. But to be honest, I have one more ambition for this trip. And the moment we can find Terapagos, the legendary Pokemon, sleeping within Area Zero. Terapagos, a legendary Pokemon. A rather exciting idea, isn't it? There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed. I do apologize for my tardiness. Champion Sam, I certainly did not expect to run into you here. And of course, you must have been participating in the student exchange program. Sam just got crowned a new BB League champion, too. Your talent is as brilliant as always, I see. Truly a wonderful thing. If you'll be going along, I suppose that bodes well. Is it alright if I explain the situation to the children, Briar? By all means. Alright, first allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokemon League provided support for the research on Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once the research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries and also danger. Generally speaking, the area is off limits even for research. That being said, recently we had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokemon could escape the area. There's a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokemon League, we have had trouble finding capable personnel, not to mention time, to study Area Zero. So, you reached out to me as I had been requesting access to the area for quite some time now. I apologize that we were not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers and well-trained Pokemon. And with Champion Sam on the team, I know I can safely initiate a new expedition. This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it'll be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Will you join our team as we explore Area Zero? I'm in. Splendid. Well said, Champion Sam. Well, I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board. Sorry, but I'll pass on this one. The League Pug is a whole mess right now. We need a nice steady hand on the wheel here. Sure, you can't just be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can you? Heh, guilty. I'm curious what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though. I'm going. If there's a legendary Pokemon there, I want to find it and catch it. This time, I won't let this chance go. Interesting. Then it's decided. It's too bad that Drayton won't be joining us, but it seems the team will consist of Carmine, Kieran, and Sam, and myself. You have my thanks for your help on this matter. I look forward to finding great things that you will no doubt bring back. I'm grateful for the opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me. My dream of exploring Area Zero is finally becoming a reality. Now, time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge of the Academy's entrance as soon as we're ready. Alright. It's been a while, Champion Sam. Hi, kid. Enrique's here too. At your service. Not gonna lie, I've never dreamed of running into you. I see that you're putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as Paldea champion, even while abroad. That's what champions do. Ha, indeed. I would expect nothing less from a talent trainer such as yourself. Yeah, I definitely got talent. Lots of talent. But that's not enough to get you off the hook. You went into the Great Crater without the League's permission, didn't you? Don't think you're gonna get a scold. Don't think you're not gonna get a scolding for that. I'm really sorry. Oh, sure, now you're sorry. I practically fell out of my seat when I heard where you'd been. Calm down, Rika. No harm came to her after all. And besides, we have good reason to believe that all of Paldea would have been at risk if the champion Sam here hadn't ventured into Area Zero. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, but... Fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time. You better thank the boss for stepping in. Don't think poorly of Rika. She's just worried for you. Now then, Champion Sam. This time you'll be heading into Area Zero with official league permission. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Miss Breyer of what happened, obfuscating certain details. Speaking of boss, didn't you say you had something to give that Breyer person? Yes, I did. I'd forgotten about that. Chairman Sam, would you be so kind as to take this for me? Yeah, and now we've got the official name thing for the game. The mysterious disc with an indigo shine to it, given to you by the top champion. It seems to be tied to Area Zero. Fantastic. Well, is that it's TM or something? It is a disc that was sent by Area Zero researchers to an investor some time ago. Yep, very fantastical. It's very great. I'm checking my stream to make sure everything's working right. I'm just making sure, because I did have that issue with, live. I did have an issue with the disconnect, so I do want to make sure. Create, go live. Seems everything's alright and up to order. I just want to make sure everything's fine. Does seem everything's okay for now. But in any case, I have my investigation team look into it. Certainly not TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. I honestly have no idea if that's its true purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figure since you're already heading into Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of the disc while you're there. While she's there, huh? Did you want her to pick up some potato salad on the way back, too? I do ask that you return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There's still so much we do not know about Area Zero. I know I've already been to its depths, so please exercise some caution while dealing with the environment and Pokemon there. As champion, it falls on you to protect those and guide and accompany you. Alright, wish I could go with you, kiddo, but I got my own work to do. Do your best down there and don't push yourself too hard. You hear? Guys, please excuse us. Alright. Well, it's simple. It's simple enough, really. Now we just go straight down. Entrance. Now we just gotta go straight to the center. Actually, I really like this part of the story because we actually finally get to learn a little bit more about Terapagos. They don't outright explain what Terapagos is, I should mention, but the environmental details do a great job of filling you in. Oh, right. It's over here. Are you ready to travel to Area Zero? Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be. I don't know if I forget if my Pokemon heal in between or not. Are you two feeling roster rest well enough to travel at least? Well, I'm fine anyway. Yeah, me too. I had time to calm down. Oh, well, that's good. I'm fine. I know what I have to do now. I'll find this legendary Pokemon in Area Zero, no matter what it takes. That's the spirit, Kieran. Alright then, shall we? Yeah, he's still a little pissed off at us. Legitimately, he's just angry. He's not happy with anything that's happening. But in case... Yeah, we're just transported straight to Area 0. We made it. I'm finally here. Area 0, the place I've dreamed about for years. Whoa, this is incredible. Wowzers. So you've been here before, right, Sam? Yeah, with my friends. Friends, huh? And this guy. Eek, you scared me. Honestly, you're too big to come popping out of that, like, or whatchamadon. So you came here with Sam back then, too, huh? Oh, you must be that Pokemon that was reportedly first discovered in Area 0. I'm very intrigued by this specimen, but alas, that's not what we're here for. We're here to go to the deepest depths of Area 0. And see what's even deeper. Deeper than down to the Zero Lab? Heath mentioned in his ranks that he fell from the depths to someplace even deeper. Wait, hold on. Doesn't the depths imply he was as deep as he could get? Yes, it's quite curious, isn't it? However, Heath also wrote that he was utterly unable to recall how he got down there. If his writings are to be believed, there must be an entire uncharted space below Area 0. Well, either way, we should start by making for the Zero Lab down in the depths. You take the lead, Sam. Alright. It's actually pretty easy to get down to the bottom of Area 0 since we've already been there once. Let's clean up because I saw these. Pichu fur! Fantastic. I'm not entirely sure why. Well, I guess Pichu just shed naturally, so it makes sense. In any case. Okay, we can't interact with the terminals again. I was curious because there is a part of the story where it's like, oh, lab is shut down. And I was curious if you could actually get into the... what is it? Terminal and disable the locks again. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It does not seem at all like that's the case. Unfortunately for me. Alright, are my Pokemon healed up? No, they are not. I suppose that answers my question. I don't have nearly enough items. I don't think I have enough items to get me through this fight, but... Because there is going to be one final fight at the end here. We are going down to the true final boss of the game. Alright, shouldn't be too big a deal. There's some sort of plate inscribed with a mysterious symbol. Alright, Iron Treads. I already have you. I forgot there was a TM down here. Flash cannon! But if I remember correctly, the way into Area 0 is over here somewhere. Yes. Into the Area 0, into the bottom of Area 0. Well, this place is insane. It reminds me of the Crystal Pool. This is the Zero Lab, I take it. The structure's exterior matches Gita's description, at least. So this is the deepest point in Area Zero. No. Yes, well, yes and no. This is the deepest point that the Area Zero expedition managed to reach long ago. You know, I've been told that the lowest level of this laboratory contains a mysterious room whose purpose is entirely unknown. However, where I want to go is even deeper than that. So, you're saying we should head inside this Zero Lab? Gate's closed, though. Huh? Oh, you're right. What do we do now, Sam? You've been here before, right? We need to disable the lock. Wowzers, this feels like a spy movie or something. Way cool. What? I didn't say anything. He's being a bit more like his old self again. It's very good. Well, well then. Can we count on you to unlock the gate, Sam? I think we can. I do like the Zero Lab's design, though. Button! Open the gate to the Zero Lab? Yeah. Extras locked to a prolonged inactivity. Entrance locked. What's the matter? Something wrong with it? It opened before, though, right? Is there some extra step we're missing? The professor was in the lab last time. I see. So the last time you went through the series of steps to unlock the gate, and the professor was also there to guide you from the inside. Indigo disc detected. It's talking. Insert Indigo disc for greater access privileges. Please insert Indigo disc. Relax, it's just one of those computerized voices. It's not really any different than a TM machine. Indigo disc. What can I mean by that? Oh, Gay gave you a mysterious item before we departed, did she? You think that's it? Oh, have fun. Go on, Sam. Do it. You have my permission. Yeah, there's the thing. Please insert an Indigo disc. So here's the thing. Once you put the Indigo disc in this terminal, you can no longer get into the time machine room. It'll redirect to the elevator. Redirect it. Yeah. Now we can get into the Area Zero underdepths whenever we want, but we can no longer get into the time machine room. I'm realizing they fixed the drop-in. Like, normally when you came in, you would drop for a couple of seconds. But they seem to have fixed that. It does make me I mean, to be fair, it was probably definitely because they knew we were coming back here and wanted to fix it. But it does make me happy that they did continue to support this game and give it more updates to kind of iron out the remaining kinks. That makes me happy. It's way too dark in here. I just smacked my head on something. That's because you're just running around without any idea where you're going. Wow, Kiki. Sounds like someone's finally breaking out of their funk, Shut it. Where's Miss Pryor anyway? She's busy rummaging through like a whole stack of documents over there. Aren't there someone's private photos and stuff? We probably shouldn't be looking at all that. Huh, you're awfully considerate all of a sudden. Miss Pryor, look, an elevator. Maybe it can take us further down. You wanted to go down, right? Down, you say? Oh my, did you use this elevator last time to reach the mysterious room I mentioned earlier? Sure did. How exciting. Well, we have no time to waste. Let's go down. Yeah, they did redirect the elevator, so unfortunately, you cannot go into the time machine room anymore. Like, once you've downloaded the DLC, you can no longer access the room. You have to go to Area 0 under depths from that point onward. Oh, wonderful. This elevator just keeps going further and further down. That's what elevators do. You know, it's moving pretty fast, actually. It almost feels like I'm floating. Hey, everyone. This panel we used to unlock the gate. Didn't it say something about where the elevator goes? Now that you mention it, yeah, something about the elevator being redirected, right? As far as I know, there was only one elevator inside the Zero Lab. So, the panel must have been referring to the elevator we're currently inside. So, where exactly is this thing taking us? Ho-ho. Where indeed? Oh my. Oh my goodness. So what, are we under Area 0 or something? Yes, according to my data, our current position is far deeper than where we last were. Could the elevator have taken us even further down than its previous destination? Man, Area 0 was already a lot to take in. I don't think anything's gonna surprise me at this point, no matter what we run into. Hey. What's all this stuff? Oh. What are the desks doing down here? Oh my, this is a report written by the esteemed Professor Turo. A massive cavern exists beneath Area 0 and there slumbers Terapicos, the hidden treasure of Area 0. Its body has become crystal, protecting it from hostile outsiders. It appears that rousing it will take some time. In this cavern, I have witnessed the terrestrial phenomenon occurring in ways I've never seen above ground. Terrestrial is this and that appears to hold the power of every known type. I've dubbed this terror type the stellar type for now. Could Terapicos' influence be at play? Terapicos is the hidden treasure of Area 0, and it's slumbering in the form of a crystal. And what is it about the stellar type terror type? Brilliant. Absolutely marvelous. To think that there was so much that Heath didn't write about. These documents are a veritable treasure trove, and we've only just begun our expedition. I don't know how she can get so excited in a bizarre place like this. The legendary Pokemon Terapicos, that's the hidden treasure of Area 0. Come on, let's hurry up and go further in. Alright. I still haven't gotten my fill of these documents, but okay, let's go. Alright, it would be best to discover the truth with our own eyes, after all. Yeah, let's keep moving. Stay on guard, everyone. It is marvelous down here. But also, I want to read these journals a little bit more. I'm calling the area found below Area 0 the Area 0 underdepths. From the composition of the rock, I would date the cavern's formation to 2 million years ago. There are indications that many objects or creatures perhaps filled the space prior to this current cavern's formation. The depths below bottom are approximately 3,300 feet beneath the surface. There are indications of numerous past cave-ins, likely resulting from tectonic activity and erosion caused by rainwater or groundwater, but it appears that the ground has remained stable since the last major cave-in. Do you want to keep reading? Journal entry. While investigating the hidden treasure, I found myself suddenly transported to a great height, near a lake that smelled of sulfur. Based on temperature and humidity, I believe I've been in the Eastern lands I've read about before. And there, a child gave me a white volume. Yeah. Okay. But also, we got crystals growing on his computer and everything else. It is very pretty down here. But time for the main gimmick. And where we get to learn something. This is the main gimmick of Area 0 Underdepths. Crystals blocking the way that you can't get through otherwise. What is this? It's like a crystal trying to be a flower. It's completely blocked up the path. Yeah, we're not going any further with this way. Hey, what about the Watamajron, that Pokemon you're running? Could you smash it through? I'm not so sure. Hold on, please hold on. This is quite merely a manifestation of pure terrestrial energy. We have no idea what might happen if we try to destroy it with brute force. Okay, so what do we do then? Yep. Click, click, click. Yep. There are Pokemon all the way down here. And what's going on with this one? It seems to be charged with some kind of strange energy. Hey, get back. You know no good in a battle, Miss Pryor. Kiki, no, Sam, you should handle this. Alright, so here's the main gimmick of the Area Zero Under Depths. You have to find Terra Pokemon and battle them. But there's a twist to that. These guys have a new type. What on earth is that energy? It couldn't be. Yeah, so these guys take neutral damage from whatever you hit them with. That's the interesting thing. They actually take the same amount of damage they would take from their types. But any attack they hit you with is going to be boosted once. That is how the new Terra type works. Fortunately, I'm okay. But overall, this is a pretty simple series of puzzles. Good work, Sam. Whoa, it disappeared. Did not getting out that sparkling Pokemon make the crystal flower disappear? It's just as like in that report we found earlier. What we just witnessed was a Pokemon wielding the powers of each and every type. That means it must have hit the Stellar Terra type. So what's all that mean? Wait, was that supposed to be the so-called hidden treasure we're looking for? I can't say for certain, but no, I don't think so. The professor's note said the hidden treasure of Area Zero is slumbering in crystal form. The Glamorious fought off doesn't fully fit that description, so I don't think it's the Pokemon that the professor called Terapagos. No, then the only way to know for sure if it was the hidden treasure or not is to keep glowing. Come on. Yeah, and this is the main gimmick. You just keep going deeper, and now it's become a game. It becomes a game of find the Terra Pokemon. That's unfortunately what we're doing today. We are going to have to find them all, and also one of them is optional, and I don't know where it is. But also, I should mention, only the Glamora and Only the Glamora and Carbink line can be found down here. Makes sense. Carbink is a gem Pokemon, and this place is all gem Pokemon. But also, because Glamora has a connection to Area Zero that I don't really know the full depths of. I don't really know the full depths of what Carbink is and what Glamora is. But it's clearly it's clearly something that comes down from below the underdepths and whatever, considering it's found in a large abundance down here. It's found primarily in Area Zero. I'm pretty sure is what I'm trying to say. All right, full restores are helpful. I bet the path will open up and we can beat that sparkly Pokemon up there. Well, what are you waiting for? Hop on your Whatchamadon and get over that cliff. It seems we found another one of those crystal flowers. Could that terrestrial energy that saturated the air be condensing into crystallized form? Is that sparkling Pokemon's in so far away, make quick work of them. But also, you gotta be careful in this area, because if you fall, you're screwed. unfortunately. Alright. And now we've got a Noivern, so we're gonna swap in our pal here. Alright. Noivern, I'm not worried about. But yeah, it's just a game of find the Terra Pokemon. And then that's how you progress. Wah 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 wah. Good job, Sam. The crystal thing's gone. The Pokemon's called Miraidon, right? Boy, it should really jump. We're on a roll. Let's keep moving. Alright. And now, I believe the third one is the hardest one. If I remember correctly. The third one is a little out of the way. You really have to go out of your way to get it. Also, there's another one in here that I never figured out where to find. Another one. These lousy rocks can stop me. Then I got another thing coming. Now, where's the sparkly critter? What's your footing? If you slip and fall into the abyss, we won't be able to help you. Yeah, there's a lot of bottomless pits in this area. Gotta be really careful. Man, this place is even more twists and turns than Oni Mountain. But yeah, this room. This room here, I don't know how to get into. But you can get into it. I never found the Terra Pokemon for that. And I still don't know where it is. Maybe I'll randomly find it out of sheer luck, but I have my doubts. But yeah, the boy we need to get, he's over there. This is probably the hardest one to get. And I also have no idea what this one is, because this one I think is version exclusive. Alright. I don't know where the optional one is. Doesn't seem like it's over here anywhere. I don't know where it is. Like, being perfectly honest, it just does not exist as far as I know. Like, I know it exists. I have seen guides and stuff on about how it's supposed to be able to fight it, but I don't. Also, this is, guys, the version exclusive one. I'm gonna switch to... Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Alright, Iron Thorns, what you got? Ba 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 ba. Liquidation. Wow, wow. Wow. Bow, bow, wow. We got it. We got it. We're doing great. We're doing fantastic. Poof! Now if I can only find the other one that lets me into the optional area. Hey Sam, the path opened up. I'm assuming it spawns in, it doesn't spawn in on your first visit to Area 0, because I have never been able to find it down here, and I've only ever been here the one time. Alrighty. Unless it is down here and I just haven't seen it. I'm sure it's down here somewhere. I am sure. If it were anywhere, it would be in this big room with a lot of different places to hide. If it were anywhere, it would be in here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Sorry we had FTKBO doing all the work. We really appreciate it, Sam. Now, it appears the terrestrial area around us is growing farther more dense the further we go. Come, we've no time to lose. Okay. And this one I think is a little bit easier, but also the funniest one. Or that would be it. But, yeah, it is very pretty down here. I love this. Also, they give you a lot of healing items. To kind of suggest that, hey, you might need them. Alright. Regardless, the terrestrial energy here is positively overflowing. Miss Briar can be so reckless sometimes. I feel like I always have to keep an eye on her. You handle looking around in the water. I don't want to get my clothes wet. Of course not. Okay. But, okay, so this is really funny. They put another tree. They really like coming back to the idea of trees since, what is it, since Sword and Shield. Because that was the thing people complained about, and now it's a story beat in every Pokemon game since. You gotta go to at least one tree to fight something. I find that hilarious. By case, Garganacl! Not entirely sure how he got out here, considering he's in the middle of a lake. And Garganacl is a rock type Pokemon made entirely out of salt. I.e. something that dissolves in water. I'm not entirely sure how he got out here, but he's out here. Liquidation. Do web. Liquidation. All right. And now we can go down to the deepest center. Okay, Kiki, your turn to call Sam over. Maybe she'd rather have you do it. Quit your blabbering, just do it. Hey, the path's opened up. We can keep going. And I don't know where the optional Terra is still. I'd imagine it's somewhere in one of these bigger chambers, but I have never been able to find it. Like, I explored this place very thoroughly when I Let's Played it, and I have no idea. Okay. Well, Kiki, is there something you want to say to Sam? No, not really. Just feels like we're all relying a bit too much on her is all. We should keep going. Alright. Guy, so stubborn. You two are simply dazzling as always. Just so you know, we were all fending out wild Pokemon when you were your way. So me and my team are just about spent. Sinish is all I got left, so if something happens, you better save me. Okay. All my Pokemon... Check summary. All my Pokemon are not at full points. Okay, I need to make sure everybody's topped off. Bag. Ether. Where are my ethers? Ethers. Okay. Okay, we should be good to go. Let's save. But yeah. You can definitely tell from the visual storytelling. My chart orb, I think it's reacting to something. Ah, you're right. -2. I'm picking up truly stunning levels of terrestrial energy. It seems to be coming from in there. Are we finally at the finish line? The hidden treasure. Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh, I can't wait another second. The truth behind the Violet Book is so close now. What? Not you two. Those two sometimes, I swear. Yeah, it's very pretty in here, though. Like, but you can also kind of tell from the visual storytelling that, yeah, this is the heart of Area Zero. Like, all the terrestrial energy is just coming from here. They make that pretty obvious. What is this place? The vibes are a totally different level. The hidden treasure, where is it? There, Kieran, up ahead. There's something among those pillars. Oh yeah, this is a really... Well, this is a thing that Kieran does in a couple of minutes. That stone's the hidden treasure? Give me a moment, I just need to check something. If I can get the hidden treasure of Area Zero, I can finally beat Sam. Kiki, you're still going on about that nonsense? Shut it, sis. Sam is everything I've ever wanted. She's got strong Pokemon, she can go anywhere she wants, and she can be friends with anyone. I loved Ogerpon since forever ago, but even Ogerpon chose her over me. But Kiki, you did your best too. Even you, sis. You were always being nasty toward her at first, but then boom, you were like best friends in no time. Well, I've got nothing. I worked so hard, and for what? I still lost in the end. This is all I have left now. Found it. The crystal is definitely what we're looking for. Go on, Kieran. Pull with everything you've got. Show us the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Yeah, she definitely doesn't know how to read the room either. Freedom! Alright, next crystal must be Terrapagos. There it is. I love how its Pokemon cry is the terrestrializing noise. It's great. No. You're mine. Yeah. Kieran has a Master Ball. Like, the game doesn't, like, the game kind of, like, implies that he has one and then finally does pull the trigger. I really like that. It's, like, that caught me off guard when I first played this. That was Terrapagos? You caught it, right? Finally. Very well done, Kieran. The fact that you brought along a Master Ball tells me you were prepared for this. Now I can study Terrapagos whenever I want, but there's no time like the present. Think you can give us a little demonstration of Terrapagos' power right now? Guess so. Well, you heard her, Sam. I'm also itching to see what Terrapagos can do. Get ready so we can start. I'm already ready, so I think we're okay. But also, I'm curious to see what else is back here, because I didn't explore this room all that well. Definitely some cool, definitely cool visuals in here, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else Literally, Terapagos is just like, this is Terapagos' room. You should fight and capture Terapagos. I don't think there's anything else. Are you ready? Yeah, I already healed all my Pokemon, so we should be fine. Alright, also, Terapagos is interesting. So yeah, this fight against Kieran, he will only use Terapagos in this fight. Alright, but brace yourself. This time I'll definitely beat you, Sam. Yeah, he only uses Terapagos in this fight. Go, Terapagos, show Sam what you're made of. But Terapagos is interesting. So it has access to the ability Terra Shift when it's in the baby form. And I think it's Terra Shell in its this form. Essentially, yeah, this thing also, so the way Terra Shell works is that it will be completely immune to any super effective hit or otherwise, and they'll be not very effective. So this is the Hidden Treasure 2 form. With this, I can win for sure. I'm pretty sure this works very similar to Marvel Scale. That would otherwise be very super effective against Terapagos because it's normal type. No sleep. It has a weakness. I thought it was the Hidden Treasure of Area 0. Terapagos' power should be far greater than this. Could be missing something. Alrighty. Why? I thought if I just had Terapagos, if I had the Hidden Treasure of Area 0, it would make me stronger. I thought it would let me beat Sam. Kiki, that's enough. Just time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its terrestrial energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact that it looks different from the illustration in the Violet book. So Terapagos isn't the Hidden Treasure of Area 0? No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure. Of course, Terapagos is made of terrestrial energy. Kieran, you must terrestrialize Terapagos this instant. If my hunch is correct, Terapagos will resonate with the energy from your Terra Orb. And the Hidden Treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance. Got it. Okay, so here's the issue with this. Kieran fought this thing, pushed this thing to exhaustion, and now he's terrestrializing it to push it further. I knew it. The Violet book was right. Terapagos in its fully awakened form. This is the true Hidden Treasure of Area 0. Yeah. Things are getting out of hand, Kiki. You should return Terapagos to its ball. Except the problem is... Huh? It won't go back inside. But why? Yeah, he can't control it. And I believe it heals us in between fights, I'm hoping. Its energy job is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if we can't get back under control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terapagos. Come on, Kiki, you need to do something too. We gotta get Terapagos under control. Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault. Alright, Terapagos drank all down all the matcha the Sinus teacher broke. Okay. Yeah. It's using a bird to reduce damage. In that case, trash unless your Pokemon might help. Okay. Yeah, and this is the thing. Terra Starstorm. Do I have enough? I do not have enough. Okay, low sleep. Alright. Down I go. Now's your chance. Use Terrestrialized Pokemon Strike Back. Axe Kick! Alright. What? Absorb terrestrial energy. Yeah, we lost Sinistcha. Oh no, my Sinistcha's knocked out. This isn't good. This is just too strong. Yeah, she's actually scripted to lose her final Pokemon regardless of what you do. Terapagos use the power of terrestrial phenomenon to change its type. They put up another barrier in such strength. It uses terrestrial energy to absorb to do so. You need to get in there and battle, Kiki. Sam is doing all the work. It's no good. I'm useless. Alright, I don't know what type it's at. I'm gonna go for Stroke Chop. Ah! It doesn't have a stab move to hit me with, unfortunately. So it's just kind of eating up its resources a little bit. Now, Sam, terrestrialize your Pokemon so it shines once more. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, this is unfortunately the issue. Terra Starstorm is super effective against any terrestrialized Pokemon. So you gotta be really careful with it. Let's absorb terrestrial energy yet again. Surely can't keep doing that over and over, though. Kiki, Sam's in trouble. You need to help her. But I can't. I can't help anyone. Let's do it together. Alright. Alright. Okay, how about two? Honestly, better late than never, guys. The two of you need to clean this whole mess up. Play rough. Ba-da-bum. I must say the Reaper. There's no way this is gonna work, I'm pretty sure. Alright, live. Solar beam it. Finally, solar beam. And now we've beaten it. Because it can't make another barrier. It looks like you can't absorb any more energy or put up another barrier. Time to attack. Time to end this, you two. You have my permission to go all out. Solar beam! There we go. Maybe I'll go inside a bowl now. I know I can count on you, Sam. You got this. Alright. And we're gonna use, and fittingly, we're gonna use our Master Ball. Is it over? Is everyone okay? We're fine, don't worry. Oh, thank goodness. What a relief. I let my obsession lead you into a very dangerous situation. It's simply inexcusable. I'm sorry, everyone. You should be. You're completely fixated on this rational stuff. You gotta keep your obsessiveness in check. Yes, you're absolutely right. I messed up too. I looked up to Sam for so long. I wanted to be like her so badly. I didn't know what else to do. But I guess I just don't have it in me to be like her after all. Finally I can let it go. You're really cool too. But I swear, I've got such a silly younger brother. You finally let it go. They're very similar to each other. Oh, you two must have been so scared. But you all shone brilliantly just now. You were truly dazzling. And in the end, our Sam even managed to catch Terapagos. So I think we can consider a little expedition into Area Zero good and finished. Time to head back to Blueberry Academy. Sniff. Wah. I actually do need to get ready to prepare to mute this, because I'm pretty sure the music that plays at the end is copyrighted. Pretty sure. Finally home. I need to get in touch with the Gita. No, scratch that. I need to publish one. Hey, Sam? Look, I need to know what caused trouble for Elite Club and everyone. I want to give everybody a proper apology. Including you, Sam. So, I'm sorry. And, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want to make things right. So, do you think we could start over from zero and be friends again? Hey! We're gonna leave you two behind if you don't hurry up. That's the end of the story. Okay, muting this, because the music that plays is actually a mix of the main theme from the credits of the base game, which I know isn't what is it? Which I know for a fact isn't. I'm gonna hold on. Okay, there we go. But in any case, yeah, that's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Oh, I don't have the application open. That would be why it's not working. Hold on a second. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I guess I'll just talk. But in case, that's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. I played this before, and I said it before, I'll say it again. Really fun. Like, they definitely nailed the story behind, you know, behind the, you know, the whole school drama thing you go to, and also the whole arc with Kieran was great. But overall, I don't really have a lot to say. Both of the regions that we got to explore were fun. Obviously, the Teal Mask was great. I very much liked Kitakami. Kitakami was a lot of fun. But I also really liked, what is it? I also really like Blueberry Academy. Blueberry Academy is a lot of fun as well. Like, I do like the idea of the terrarium and all that other stuff, and how they do kind of fulfill the idea of, hey, we're gonna be doing some stuff with the terrestrial phenomenon, and then you wind up being able to fight people who actually have the terrestrial phenomenon equipped, which is great. But also, it's overall just really, really, really fun as a DLC. There's a lot of stuff that's in this game. You can play Ogre Ousting, like, with all of this, there's a lot of stuff you can do now, and I very much love that. But yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to say about it. Like, the new Pokemon are fun. The new game, the new regions and everything that you can explore are fun. Technically, it's a new region and a half, but, you know. In any case, I don't really have anything else to say. Also, just all the different locales and everything else. It's great within the terrarium. There was a lot of Unova love with the terrarium specifically. Like, I enjoyed the terrarium a lot. But of course, the story is... Honestly, I don't really have anything else to say. Everything I said in my main playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. So, yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. But I did like... just honestly, also the story of Terabagos was a lot of fun as well. Like, I know, like, people have also kind of complained about how, you know, they didn't really explain Terabagos all that well. But Terabagos kind of works. Like, they do set up the idea of with visual story being like, oh, you're going deeper than you possibly could be, and there's some weird stuff with Area Zero. And the implication that's connected to the terrestrial phenomenon, obviously. They heavily apply a lot of things with it. Which I do quite enjoy it. But, it's okay. Also, it's just a cute Pokemon. And I do think the large reason is why is, of course, because the anime, from what I know, is currently doing an entire arc on Terabagos. Like the new anime, the retired Ash, and there's a new protagonist. And the new protagonist apparently has Terabagos as a partner and is going to be exploring Terabagos in more depth there, which is probably why they kind of didn't explore it as thoroughly here, but it still works. They still explain enough about it. But, honestly, it is a lot of fun. It's honestly a lot of fun overall. I do highly recommend the DLC if you haven't played it, but considering the fact that I'm playing it later than everybody else, you probably have already done so. Like, being perfectly honest, you probably already have played it. But, honestly, I have nothing else that I can really say about it. Just go play it. It's a lot of fun. I had a blast playing through this. But, in any case, yeah, this is unfortunately not the last stream we're going to be doing of Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. We still got the epilogue, which I will explain. But we still got the epilogue, and we still got some other things that we need to cover and talk about when we get into the back in the game. But, yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, overall, definitely great games, story-wise. I very much heavily enjoyed them. Like, I know the games were a bit buggy when they came out, and are probably still a little buggy now. I haven't encountered many of those. I've encountered maybe one and there's the cute little battle things that we get to see. But, yeah. In any case, we can finally turn the music back on now. Point. We don't need to mute it. But in case, this is an announcement for a student. Sam from Ova Academy. Miss Breyer would like to see you in classroom 1-4. She has some important news to share with you regarding the terrestrial phenomenon. Alright, and we'll deal with that later. But overall, yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be a long stream, because I knew I only had a handful of stuff I needed to do. It would have been shorter, actually, but my computer decided to act up on me. So I unfortunately did not get to... So unfortunately, I had to take... It took me like 15 minutes to sort out what was going on with my internet, and I did finally fix it. But overall, highly enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. Like, this was just highly enjoyable, beginning to end. Like, I don't really have anything else to say, really. I said all I wanted to say when I played through, when I played through it on YouTube. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's just fun. But, yeah, overall, I do like it, though. And I am looking forward to seeing what they do with the terrestrial phenomenon going forward, because they did set up the idea of, like, oh, we're going to be bringing it to other regions, so definitely look forward to seeing that. And, honestly, that's about all I've got to say about it. They're probably going to bring it back for other regions. Like, if I had to take a guess, they're probably going to do that. But, honestly, I have no real idea of whether or not. But in any case, yeah, we'll definitely have to see what happens with the terrestrial phenomenon in the later games. But in that regard, I'm curious what'll happen to Terrapagos and also, what is it, Ogerpon? Since, you know, Terrapagos and Ogerpon obviously are very heavily reliant. Their main gimmicks are heavily reliant around the terrestrial phenomenon, where they use a body aspect to gain new stats, and where Ogerpon uses a body aspect to gain new stats, which makes her to gain better stats, which makes her a really good wall breaker. While Terrapagos obviously is heavily connected to the terrestrial phenomenon, and that's its whole thing. Probably will wind up being in a Crozma situation where it's unfortunately just has a Z move, a new form tied to the Z moves, and it'll get erased at some point. Unfortunately, I hope that doesn't happen, but unfortunately, Game Freak just has a habit of going through each game and being like, "Oh, we need a new form change and all that other stuff," and I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. But unfortunately, I have no way of knowing. So we'll have to see what happens. I hope the terrestrial phenomenon comes back, because this was a lot of fun. This was very fun to balance the game around, and I am gonna be interested to see how it goes going forward. Like, you did have to play strategically with your Terra types and everything. It was a really cool idea, and I do hope they continue to revisit that. So overall, I don't really have anything else to say. We're gonna leave it here and find some lovely person to raid. Because honestly, I do have more stuff that I need to cover. We're doing that next week. Like, being perfectly honest, we're doing that next week. So we'll just be finished with that later. But for right now, I want to see which lovely person I can raid today. No, we may raid Mara, because we don't raid her all that often. I think this is the first time we've actually streamed at the same time to raid her with. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. In case we're gonna raid Mara. She's cool. She's a flamingo pirate VTuber. She's pretty fun. But also she did a Seiso-a-thon and is now the most Seiso VTuber ever. So yeah, she's official. She's official. She did an entire thing where she had to be completely 100%, you know, not do anything inappropriate or anything else for the entirety of a stream. She had to do that, and that was great. But and that was a lot of fun. But in any case, now she has the bragging rights for that, so that's great. But in any case, if it'll let me, yeah, there she is. Okay. We're gonna raid her. She's currently doing speaking of which, a donathon, which will be fun. But I need to get her thing open. But yeah, this will be a lot of fun. But I guess that's gonna do it for today. Thanks to everybody who came to hang out. I appreciate you. Be sure to go check out the videos linked in the end screen if you're watching this on YouTube. That'll give you more stuff that we've done. We just recently finished Pokemon Scarlet, so you guys will probably see how that ends. How we did on that one. Essentially the same playthrough, but with a different team of Pokemon. So yeah, and this one was actually a bit harder because of that, because some of my Pokemon were definitely, you know, not equipped to deal with every situation, and that made it a lot harder to play through the game. And that's kind of the point of Pokemon, I think. Just play through whatever game you think, whatever the game with, whatever the Pokemon you think will be interesting, and then for your new second playthrough on the other game, just play through with a completely different team of Pokemon. And overall, it works. This was decently difficult. Like, I definitely had some struggles with this game, so I definitely do recommend playing it this way. Like, overall, I do recommend, if you think the game's too easy, going through the game again with a completely different team of Pokemon and seeing what happens. It might be easier or maybe harder, but it was definitely harder because I did challenge myself to play with different Pokemon than I did in my main playthrough. So overall, definitely highly recommended. But in any case, we're gonna raid Mara. So in any case, thanks to everybody who came to hang out. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. If you're watching this on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. Be sure to go and check out my Discord. I hang out there sometimes. I would appreciate that. Be sure to go and check out my videos. Be sure to also go check out my Patreon to help support me. I would appreciate that. Be sure to go and check out my, what is it? My Twitch, my Twitter. I hang out. I would like for people to follow me more over there. That would be appreciated. Also be sure and go and check out my, the videos linked in the end screen again, as I mentioned. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's what I do. I have an end screen. You guys can click things that I've done before and watch more stuff that I've done. If not, we're rating more in a couple of seconds if you're watching this on Twitch. So yeah, both are good reasons to do this. But in any case, we are going to raid Mara now. So thanks to everybody who came to hang out. And yeah, overall, this was a real fun, if difficult playthrough. I definitely struggled a bit with this one. But honestly, overall, I highly recommend playing it this way if you want to. Like, if you think the game's too easy, play with a different team. So overall, I don't have anything else. But yeah. Well, next week we'll actually be playing Pokemon. Next week we'll actually be playing Pokemon Scarlet. We'll actually be, finishing this. But after that, we'll probably do our monthly watch along in the Discord. And then unfortunately I gotta play, everyone's favorite game, Ring Fit Adventure. So I will definitely be doing that, and that's not gonna be fun. But I'm gonna do it, because a friend asked me to do it, and I will. But in any case, I don't really have anything else to say. This was a difficult but overall fun game. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the version exclusives. I definitely think I didn't really touch on all that much, but overall, it's a fun game, and I highly recommend it. Even if it did come out a little bit glitchy in the end, now that the entire thing's out, highly recommend it. So just go check it out. But in any case, yeah, we're gonna raid Mara. So I will see you guys tomorrow with more Kingdom Hearts. That'll be what